Hello and welcome to the Vegan Cook's Passport, where I aim to cook a vegan version of every national dish in the world. For today's episode, I'm going to be cooking the national dish of Belize. So Belize, before we get into the recipe, let's have a little look at where that is on the map. Belize is a Caribbean country found right here, just next to Mexico. This is the capital, Belize City, right here. Historically, it was home to the Mayan civilization before being conquered by the Spanish and the British. As a result, it's a culturally diverse place and the only country in Central America where English is the official language, which is often spoken in a Creole dialect. The cuisine is probably best described as a mixture of Mexican and Jamaican style dishes, but it's really quite unique to the country itself. So the national dish of Belize is rice and beans. Sounds very simple. It is pretty simple, but it's delicious. And there are a couple of ingredients in there which make it unique to Belize. Another amazing thing about this dish, it's already vegan. Incredible. We don't really have to alter any of the ingredients. I'm going to show you the best version that I found to do, that I put together. Just going to run through a couple of the ingredients before we start. Obviously, we're going to go for beans. So from what I can see, they generally use red kidney beans. Definitely buy the dry ones. If you're, really rushed, you can buy the ones in the can. But to get all of the flavor, we're really going to be making a stock from simmering those beans down. You need to have the dry beans. If you can get the freshest beans possible, I know it's not always easy to know which ones are fresh and which ones aren't. That does make a massive difference as well. But yeah, red kidney beans to start. White rice, you can use any type of white rice that you like. Jasmine rice is really good. You could use brown rice as well if you wanted it to be a little bit healthier. I think authentically though, they would definitely be using white rice. And lastly, one of the ingredients that makes this quite unique and gives it a lot of its flavor is the coconut milk. So good quality coconut milk. Don't go for the light stuff. I mean, to be honest, I'm not convinced that the light stuff is even that much more healthy anyway. If you want a healthy version, like I said, go for brown rice. Just go get yourself some good quality, full fat coconut milk. Now, one thing about the beans, these things, they take about 2 hours to cook if you just cook them straight from the packet, which I'm going to show you how to do. If you wanted to cut that time down, you can soak them overnight, in which case, if you do, cuts the cooking time down to about an hour. So bear in mind, what I'm going to be doing is just straight from the packet, so that's going to take a couple of hours. If you soak them overnight, half that. That's enough for me. Let's get stuck in to cooking some rice and beans. Take a large saucepan or stock pot and add 1.5 cups of dried red kidney beans, 1 chopped onion, half a chopped green capsicum, 2 cloves of minced garlic, and 1 tablespoon of fresh thyme leaves. Add 8 cups of water to the pan, bring to a simmer and cook for 2 hours or 1 hour if you pre-soak the beans. Taste the beans to make sure they're cooked through, then fish them out of the pot. Remember to save the cooking liquid to use later on. Add 1 tablespoon of coconut oil to the pan over a medium-high heat, then add 2 cups of white rice, a few pinches of salt, and a grind of pepper. Fry for 2 minutes, but make sure to keep stirring so the rice doesn't burn. Add the cooked beans back to the pan and stir in with the rice. Add 1.5 cups of coconut milk, then stir in with the rice and beans. Add 1.5 cups of the reserved cooking water, stir through, then bring to a simmer and cook uncovered for 15 minutes. Give the pot a stir again, then pop the lid on and cook for a further 15 minutes on a low heat. Check to see the rice is cooked, then serve on its own or with a side of fried plantain, potato salad or vegetables. Boom! We've done it! Belizean rice and beans. It was a simple dish, but sometimes the best dishes are the most simple. We get stuck in. Oh yes. So look at that. So one thing before I taste this, you want to make sure that all the moisture is cooked out. So that looks nice and dry to me. Gonna put it in my mouth. For me, this is the ultimate comfort food. It's filling. The coconut milk just gives you a nice cuddle from that, I find. This is just what you want if it's a rainy Tuesday, cold, you've had a stressful day, stuck into that. Perfect. Wine pairing suggestion to go with this? Well, like I said, ultimate comfort food, you want a comfort wine to go with this. I'm going to go with Spanish Rioja, so mainly made from Tempranillo in North Spain. One of the reasons is you can, those wines, they really do give you a bit of a cuddle as well. Can get a bit of sort of a coconutty, vanilla coconut from quite a lot of oak they usually use. The good ones have often got a good balance of fruit and oak as well, but I think that would just go really nice with this. Glass of Rioja, Belizean rice and beans. Fantastic. Thank you very much for watching. If you liked this video, click the like button. If you didn't like this video, then click the dislike button. I think that's how it works. Tune in for the next episode where I'll be cooking a vegan version of the national dish of Benin. See you later.